Hello, everybody. Welcome to this channeling. We're going to bring the Arcturians through in just a moment. But first, I just want to give a shout out to the event that I'm running on the 8th, so Tuesday the 8th. It will be recorded, so there'll be a replay for anyone who has prior commitments. But we are running Becoming Your Bliss, which will be a total lunar blood moon eclipse event, working with the Venusians and the Hathors. So that's going to be very, very powerful. Also, just a quick shout out to my dear friend Tim, who has 2 events coming up. They are linked events, I believe. He also has his first one on the 8th, which is happening just a little bit earlier than mine. And the second one, I believe it's on the 22nd, sorry. So 8th and 22nd, Tim has events this month as well, and they will be super, super powerful. So I just wanted to give a shout out because he's going to be doing a Releasing the 3D Matrix and Reclaiming Your Light series of workshops this month. So you have a lot to support you through this eclipse, and the Arcturians have a lot that they wish to say, so we're just going to bring them straight in. Blessings and welcome, one and all. 11 really is the master number, 11th month of the year by your current calendar. Now 11 is 2 ones, 1, unity, unification, wholeness, balance, neutrality of charged poles, 1, focus. 2 ones together create posts, goal posts, gateway posts for you to stride through, walk through, crawl through if you need to. But through them you'll go nonetheless. Through them you'll go. Now 11 is a master number. It always has been, it always will be. It holds a frequency of mastery. It holds a frequency of elevation. You are elevating, dear ones. You are elevating. You are elevating. You have a blood moon, a total lunar eclipse coming up. You do not have these frequently, a total eclipse. A lot will rise in the emotional waters because it needs to release. 3 days later, 9, 10, 11, that alchemical number of 3, power number. You then have the 11 gateway. 4 ones, double gateway. It's a very exciting time for us to watch you here, to see what you'll do, to see what you'll choose. Because you're calling yourself forward regardless. You're calling yourself forward, dear ones, regardless of whether you consciously want to go there or not. You're calling yourself forward. The all of who you are is calling you forward. Sometimes the mind lags a little. Sometimes the mind is a little slower. The mind only makes up a very minute percentage, so the all of who you are, the most of who you are, is pulling you forward, has a plan, knows where you're going, even if the mind does not. Now with the Scorpio-Taurus theme, because you have this Taurus full moon coming up, connected with Venus, who is in Scorpio. All very interesting. Divine feminine, divine masculine. Those ones, again, what did we say about those ones? Union codes, dear ones. Now with the full moon being in Taurus, that is bringing beauty, beauty, beauty. But yes, it will bring challenge as, things will need to be shook to build a strong pillar, which is that number 1. To build a strong pillar, the foundations need to be anchored and secure. How are your foundations being secure? The elevated ones, which you are creating. Well, we tell you that the whole system within you, underneath you, through your earth, is receiving different electricity, pulses of electricity. The earth is receiving that from the sun, the great central sun, from our sun, all the suns. Now, when this happens, it's like the earth is being electrocuted. It doesn't have to be as potent as that, of course. But when you do not ground yourselves, you feel it's that way. Now let us talk of your nervous system, because when you are receiving higher light, when you are embodying that light into your physical form, first it comes through your column of light. Your column of light is your spinal column, the column of light that is the spiritual column of your chakra system, and when it becomes physical, starts to become your spinal cord. The spinal cord. Now, if electricity isn't plugged in properly, if there is fraying energies in a wire, what happens? Shocks. Shocks happen. Shocks. Humans don't like shocks. So we say plug yourself in. Plug yourself into the earth. Because when you are not connecting with the earth, with the breath, when you're not plugging yourself into that central hub of energy, you are like a frayed wire. So sit with a tree, put your feet on the earth, breathe the fresh air, go out into nature, start your day that way, and see how, with grounding your electricity, your day all shifts. Because the spinal column, the spinal cord, connects with all your major organs, connects with the electricity in your body, the whole nervous system. The nervous system is the memory. The nervous system is the memory. It bypasses the brain. It bypasses the brain. So the nervous system is faster than the brain. Isn't that interesting? And we say this because you cannot outthink your nervous system. You cannot outthink a situation. You cannot find solution by thought alone. You have to feel it. You have to feel it with the nervous system, with the electricity in your body. You have to let it ground and become a complete circuit. Now, this is important for the eclipse period you're in, because you're in a Scorpio theme. 11, number 11 of the month, master theme. Scorpio, the master alchemist. That deep water sign, yet connected so fiercely with Mars and the fire of will, of focus, of masculinity. Masculinity in its spiritual context, of course, which is the focus, the drive, the will. I will be done. Well, your will is being done. You're bringing yourself through this gateway and healing yourself. Now, how smooth or how bumpy do you want that final few days to be? If you want it to be smooth, then sit with a tree and breathe the air and press your feet on the earth. Let your electrical body ground itself. For when you are receiving more light, it's as though you're getting a new circuit box. It's as though someone's coming into your home and redoing all the electricity in the home, all the wires. That is what is happening right now, dear ones. All your wires are being replaced. So allow the space to do that. If an electrician came into your home to redo all the wires, you wouldn't be trying to do all your work and all of your action in that space. You would be giving it rest and a break. So allow yourself that rest and the break, create the space, because 11 is the master number. Do you want to walk forth through the 1111 portal in your mastery? Or do you want to be crawling through, feeling hooked and dragged by your higher self, by all which you are? Just get the mind on board, that's all. The mind is very simple, it is a program. The mind is simply a program, and the nervous system operates way faster than the mind does. So when you can align the mind with the nervous system, well, that's when everything gets very easy. So how do you do that? You breathe, because the breath controls the nervous system. When you breathe shallow, When you don't breathe deeper than here, which most of you do not, even if you think you are, maybe for 30 seconds of a day, you'll consciously breathe deeper. You're not breathing, you're panting. You're putting your nervous system into a state of panic. So let the breath go down into the stomach, your solar plexus, the hub, the central power. Let your breath go down there. Relax your nervous system. If your nervous system can relax, the waters, that is your body, your blood, the waters within you can move the old, excess, fragmented, sparkling energy out of your body. The emotion is a good thing. The emotion is the waters. Electricity and water. Dangerous combination in your world, yet really that is what is happening within you. So you are electrocuting yourself every time you get to ground, because you are made up of water and the electric circuits within you are sparking out within that water within you, within that lake, that ocean within you. Ground. Create a channel for the electricity to move, the old to release, so that the new light codes have space. Eleven is a master number and a gateway. And you are nearly through. Only a few more days. So let the things that wish to be shook, because the mind cannot comprehend what all of you is doing and what all of you has planned. So trust and simply breathe and connect and ground with the earth through this process, and you'll have a very smooth, very blissful process. Letting things release and welcoming in the new. Seeing through things that don't need to be hidden anymore. To really become your bliss. To really become your bliss, you need to release the things that block it. We love you all so very much. So very much. We are pleased to have connected with you today.